Mina Daniels. Good morning, Mina.
Hello, Victor. Good morning, Ademola. Good morning, Nigeria. Here is the news. The fifth president of South Africa, Cyril Ramaphosa, has been sworn in for his second term in office. President Bola Tinubu was one of the guest heads of state and government who witnessed the inauguration of the seventh administration of that country.
The voters of South Africa did not give any single political party the full mandate to govern our country alone. They have directed us to work together to address their plight and realize their aspirations. They have also been unequivocal in expressing their disappointment and disapproval of our performance in some of the areas in which we have failed them. We have heard you. As the President of the Republic of South Africa, I will work with everyone to reach out and work with every political party and sector that is willing to contribute to finding solutions to the challenges our country faces as we transition to a new decade of freedom.
And as part of efforts to implement the Northeast Stabilization and Development Master Plan, Vice President Kashim Shettima has laid the foundation for the construction of the head office of the Commission in Maiduguri. The Vice President also performed the groundbreaking for the second phase of the 40.48-kilometer Jere to Bow Road network.
As we lay this foundation, we do so with a vision of a Northeast that is vibrant, resilient, and forward-looking. We do so imagining our contributions to building a nation where every child has access to quality education, where healthcare is accessible to all, where infrastructure supports thriving economies, and where peace and security are the bedrock of daily life.
The Nigerian government, through its National Space Research and Development Agency, NASDA, has signed a memorandum of understanding with the Space Exploration and Research Agency, SARA, Delaware, USA, to jointly pursue human spaceflight capabilities for both exploration and exploitation purposes. By this move, all is now set to see the first Nigerian astronaut to be on a human spaceflight soon.
Roadmap approved in 2005 for the implementation of the National Space Policy and Program. Our first human space flight was scheduled for 2018. This means we are about 6 years behind schedule.
But this human space flight is coming as one of those aspects of our deep space exploration. Like my Honorable Minister has mentioned, there are so many spin-offs that comes from this adventure, and we believe there are so many areas of STEM research will be open for Nigerians.
The Nigerian Customs Service has recorded a 74% growth in revenue generation that amounts to 4.49 trillion naira in the last 12 months. Controller General of the Service, Adewale Adeniyi, disclosed this while giving an update on the activities of the service and the period under review, emphasizing that the magic wand remains painstaking implementation of outlined policy thrusts.
122.35% increase in revenue collection during the first quarter of 2024 compared to the same period in previous years. These gains were attributed to a number of strategic initiatives. The revenue review performance recovery exercise that we spoke about earlier, which generated over 15 billion naira into the national treasury. The second was the 2.79 billion naira recovered from the 90-day window concession given for importers of uncustomed vehicles.
And all proceeds, including assets from illicit drug trafficking, shall be forfeited to the federal government. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency emphasized this at a press conference to kickstart a week-long activities to commemorate World Drug Day in Abuja.
Our watertight case preparations are unassailable. These have been further strengthened with a profitable gain with the passage of process of crime act. Apart from conviction, assets of a convict used as instrumentality of the crime or the proceeds derived from the crime will be forfeited to the federal government.
That's the news. Good morning, Nigeria continues with Sademola and Victor after this break.